I'm Frank Craven. Thanks for tuning in to What's Ailing Healing America. A question we have a right and duty to ask and answer. As you know, we approach this election year, it's up to us to make the difference. And look for accountability with papers, a little receipt, why not? Every time there's a transaction, we get a little paper receipt. Why can't we get it every 4 years? We're supposed to vote our leader. Hello? I'd love to see Dr. Jill Stein of the Green Party in, but I don't think she's going to make it. So let's, because the Indy parties never make it. So Bernie, he's asking the real questions, answering the real answers. You know, solutions to pollutions. Hello? Anyway, we know it's wrong. So let's look into some healing. Tonight's show is special because I have some wonderful musicians from up in the country. Thank you for coming down. This is Cosby Music, and Tom Stottle.
Nice to meet
How
you,
about
Frank.
it?
How you doing today?
Now, you guys are from where?
We're from the southern part of the Adirondacks, of a town called Fort Johnson.
Oh, wonderful. Wow, that's way up there.
It's about an hour west of Albany.
Terrific. So that's sort of the north end of the Catskills, you know, like that beautiful valley convergence where the Catskill Mountains and the Adirondacks Mountains sort of...
Right along the Mohawk River.
Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. I said your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When evening comes around and it's time to go to town, where you go to rock and roll. The old folks say that you got to hit the 10 by 10. When you're out on a date and you bring her home late, it's a sin. You're just about moving, you know it's lose, you never win. I'll say it again, and it's all because your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll.
We actually do once a month. I have an open mic. First Saturday of every month. It's been about 6.5 years. We get about 40 to 60 people every time we have it.
Oh, terrific.
And every summer, the third weekend in June, we have a party in Fultonville Park. We bring an 8x8 stage in on wheels. The park gives us electricity. We get all the local Walmarts and Price Shoppers and whatnot to donate food, soda, water. And we have a clown and a face painter.
Oh, wow.
This year we had a race
is
car.
that a once a month gig or no?
No,
once a year.
Once a summer, but otherwise the first Saturday of every month we do an open mic.
Oh, I
we get
see.
like 40, 60 people. But the party in the park, the last few years, we've had close to 300 to 400 people show up, and that goes from like 5 to 8. We just play music on the stage all night, give out hot dogs and watermelon ice cream.
Oh, man, a free party for the whole town with musicians gathering.
Exactly.
Now, where town is this?
Fultonville, New York.
Fultonville in
Right
New
on
York.
the other side of the Mohawk from a town called Fonda, New York.
And that's about an orientation to Albany going
45
westerly.
minutes west of Albany. Yep.
Yeah, along the highway, right? You just have it?
Along Route 5 or along the Thruway.
Right, okay, cool. Now, that's the first, when is that?
That is the first Saturday of every month is the open mic.
Uh-huh.
And the big party in the summer is the third weekend of every June. So if you're not doing anything the third weekend of June in 2016, come on over.
Wow, that's
Great
around
time.
June 24th, St. John's Day, when St. John Worts blooms.
Okay.
You know, St. John is the kickoff of middle of summer in Spain. They have bonfires all night. San Juan is very
Nice.
famous. It's like a really wonderful time of the year that you guys have this fiesta, and throughout
Very cool.
Spain it's San Juan. It's a big fiesta. In
Very
the city
cool.
of Barcelona, I know they do like bonfires. People pull out their old couches and on the street. They say it's the night the girls lose their virginity because they're allowed to stay out all night, you know?
Oh my God.
Anyway, music's healing. We have enough complaining going on as well. Let's do a little music. Let's see. I got harmonica and A. Let's do a little blues, huh? Etc.
Very good,
Etc.
very cool,
Actually,
Frank.
this is missing a note, otherwise I'd play better.
That was
Hallelujah!
excellent. Excellent.
No, that was
brother.
cool.
That was
All right, it's
excellent,
fun.
man.
You know, the improvised music. I'm sure you do good jams.
I almost started singing the song when I was playing.
The music, you have hootenannies where you just jam.
Little song circles, you mean?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Every now and then, yeah.
And how about everyone on stage following along? You know, if you're playing an A,
Well,
everyone's
that
singing.
actually happens at the open mic. A lot of musicians will all of a sudden, you know, depending if there's one or two people up on the stage, all of a sudden you'll get, you know, you'll have a bass player or a guitar, and there'll be a harmonica in the audience, and the next thing you know, in the middle of the song, all of a sudden there's a nice harmonica chunk coming from the audience. It's like, hey, that's great. you know?
Right. Yeah, that's
So,
the whole
or
idea.
mandolin or a banjo
Music is
or-
the international language, and it's so healing. That's great. That's what I like to do once in a while. A music workshop for my website, frankcraven.com. frankcraven.com. What's ailing in America? I got a number of links to the YouTube where I've had Circle of Song and jam sessions, and it's very terrific. So you guys are on board here in New York. You're gigging tomorrow night, and you got a few shows coming up where in Vermont and upstate. What's going on with y'all?
Cosby.
Yeah, we do have on Sunday, August 30th, is a house concert, and if you're not familiar with house concerts, it's a really fantastic way to have music for you and people that you invite. It's literally in your home, and you might have a potluck supper and invite maybe 20 or 30 people, and then musicians like Tom and I come in and give a show for you and your friends, and it's really special because it's just everybody knows each other, you're all friends, and it's sort of like your own little haven in the sky, just for the evening, and so it's very fun. So we are doing a house concert on August 30th. It is actually open if people want to contact us, and they're certainly invited.
We're performing with.
Oh yes, the Montgomery Misfits, which is Frank Pullen and Chris Berner, and
The Montgomery Misfits. What's the date?
August 30th, Sunday, and that's at starts at 5:30.
With a potluck.
Yeah, with a potluck. So simply email us.
Where is that going to be?
Fultonville, New York, which is also by the Mohawk River and right near where we live. But,
All right,
if
cool.
you are interested, you can go to our website and contact us through the website. We'll be happy to talk to you if you want to come up. And
Yeah. We'll
and
show you a
especially You
website.
might be there too. You in Hobart, you can come up if you want.
Right around the corner.
Pop up, yeah.
Friday. Well, I'm doing the Mud Fest actually.
Oh,
Prattsville.
On Prattsville.
We performed. Cosby has a group.
I have after the Hurricane Irene, I felt a little like I wanted to help. Not a little. I wanted to help a lot, but I felt a little helpless actually. And just I got together a group of musicians and I contacted the mayor of Middleburg, Matthew Avitabile, and said, "What do you think if we came down and gave a concert in your village because of all this horribleness?"
Helping try to raise money.
Yes.
Yeah, Port Prattsville was washed
And
away,
Prattsville,
and they have a
Yeah.
wonderful watering hole. So I'm going to be. Since Katrina, they do this where they make a big swamp of mud,
Yep.
zip lines, fireworks,
Big place.
musicians,
We
and they
were
put
there
on a
we were there last
party
year.
and vendors sell arts and
great.
crafts.
Yeah.
So August 30th, Saturday, I'm going to sell some arts and
Oh,
crafts
so
and
you're
have a
gonna be
little
down
table
there.
set
Okay.
up.
Cool.
Okay. So the mayor actually within 1 hour wrote me back and said, "Yes, please come down and play the concert," and we did, and it was so successful. People were coming up and talking to us and so grateful for us coming and telling us their stories of what had happened during the flood, which were horrifying. Some with people in tears.
Yeah.
And so I said, this is really working well, so I'm going to continue this, and I actually ended up naming the project the Flying Song Garden, and it still exists, and there's a website for that too, theflyingsonggarden.com, and Tom has helped a lot with that project also.
Thank you, Thomas. FlyingGarden.com. We love it.
He's the official
Hallelujah.
he's the official sound
Flying
person.
Song
Yep.
Garden. Yeah, well, we want to have eco-friendly energy. Mother Earth needs our oils and gas and, minerals,
Totally.
drilling, fracking, oil, all that is so over. We have eco-friendly energy solutions
hear
to
ya.
pollution.
You
No
are
need
right.
no need to go for the fossils anymore. Sorry, guys, you and your multi-billion profits are over. Even though they say, get out
Stop
of here.
contaminating. the
Mother Earth needs, and you know what?
Exactly.
Hey, the sisters Katrina, Irene, Sandy, they're coming stronger, stronger.
That's right.
Stop messing with Mother Earth. Hello, let's protect
Well, I
our
think that's
planet.
what
Protect
happened.
our planet.
No, you're absolutely right. God bless you, friend.
Listen, let's hear some music. You guys are consummate professionals. You do gigs on stage. I'm going to be an audience member and see how you all play. Let's enjoy your music. What's
All right,
hailing?
cool.
Healing America.
Well, before we start, I just want to let everybody know that Cosby did bring the Flying Song Garden down to Prattsville like 2 years ago. when we played the Mudfest, and it was pretty sick. Between the trucks coming down Main Street after going through the big mud thing down the street, and then the mud soccer game that was going on, and my church was down there 2 years in a row helping rebuild some of the houses and stuff. So yeah, no, we know what Prattsville's all about, and there's still some people that are still trying to get it together, because like you probably saw when you were down there was, you know, houses that were there that were now in other people's backyards.
Right.
And it was incredible and sad and terrible, you know. I mean, so yeah, I mean, they still need some help. So remember Prattsville, please. This is a song actually called Earth's Last Picture, and it's a Rudyard Kipling poem. Sorry, one of Rudyard Kipling's shortest poems, and I just kind of added some music to it, and it came out all right. I hope you guys like it.
When Earth's last picture is painted, the tubes all twisted and dry, the oldest colors are faded, and the youngest critic has died. We shall rest and fade, we shall need it, lie down for an eon or two, till the register of all good workmen shall put us to work anew. And those that were good shall be happy, they shall sit in a golden chair, they shall splash in a tenderly canvas, the brushes of comets' hair, they shall find real saints to draw from, Magdalene, Peter, and Paul, they shall work for an age at a sitting, and never get tired at all. Master shall bless us, not only the master shall blame, and no one will work for money, and no one will work for fame, but each for the joy of the working, and each in its separate star will draw the thing as he sees it, for the God of things as they are. And those that were good shall be happy, they shall sit in a golden chair, they shall splash in a tinling canvas, the brushes of comets' hair, they shall find real saints to draw from, Magdalene, Peter, and Paul, they shall work for an age in a city, and never get tired at all. Shall be happy, they shall sit in a golden chair, they shall splash in a tinling canvas, with brushes of comets' hair, they shall find real saints to draw from, Magdalene, Peter, and Paul, they shall work for an age in a city, and never get tired at all. They shall work for an age in a city, and never get tired at all. Tired at all, and never get tired at all. Earth's Last Picture.
Wonderful.
Thanks, Frank.
This song is called Together the World, and someone suggested that I write this. It's about world unity. So I thought I was so excited to play it for your show, because your show is it was a lot about world unity. So here we go. Together the World. Follow me, follow to a place where we all come to be, to a place we should already see, where everyone will gather, caring for the world together, and together the world will be. Together the world will be.
going to do is, well, let me first say, I feel very blessed to be able to write a song, just like the Rudyard Kipling poem, to put a music to it. It's an awesome feeling. I don't know where it comes from. I'm not a literary guy except for comic books. And the idea, and the idea that this poem crossed my eyes, and immediately music came out in the back of my head, and I said, let me bring this home and see what happens. And I don't know, I hope everybody likes it. I hope you guys like the last song I did. And I just feel it's a gift from God, you know. And every time I write a song now, be it, I do write some Christian songs, I do still add some music to back to some poems, and I do write my own stuff. And it's just amazing when you verses, chorus, bridge, music, and you get to that last note and you go, wow, I finished the song, you know, like, that's incredible. The puzzle is put together, and it's, thank you, Lord, you know. So this is a song I was very blessed and honored to be able to play for Pete Seeger like 4 years ago. I wrote it on Martin Luther King Day, and Cosby and I went down to Beacon to their song circle they do once a month on a Friday, and they have a big meeting, the Sloop Club, the Beacon Sloop Club, and they had a big potluck, and at the end of the potluck they have their meeting, and then after the meeting they have a giant song circle. Pete's there, pretty much a zillion people. There were 50 chairs in the song circle, and probably at least 50 people or more around, you know, and Cosby and I at that point felt a little intimidated, so we didn't sit in the song circle. We kind of sat with the audience, but we had our guitars because we didn't know what to expect. And they came around our side, and next thing you know, the gentleman walked out of the circle with the microphone and said, why don't you sing a song for us? And I said, really? I said, I'm not really in the circle. He goes, it doesn't matter. And I said, okay. I said, everyone has sounded great. They've done these great songs, like before the Beatles even came around, all 2 and 3 chord songs, but I didn't really know any of the words, you know? So I said, well, I wrote this song. I think it fits in with the environmental group of the Beacon Sloop Club and what they were doing. I said it would be great to have people play along, but I said I wrote it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I said, you know, no one really knows it, but if you want, please join along. And I played the song. It's called What Happens Next, or The Next Round. And Pete, sitting kind of where you were, but a little further back, said, I like it. That's good. And I was like, wow, thinking he was very polite, but I know somebody upstate that visits Pete twice a year with her husband. They have dinner, well, had dinner with him and Yoshi, and they very good friends over the years. And she said, no, Pete wouldn't just say that was good. He would just say, huh, that was nice, you know. And so I really felt strong that he liked it, you know. So this is it. Hope you guys enjoy it. What happens next with the next round? It was early morning when I heard the land shook with a fright. Too many people didn't make it through the night. People living on the streets, what do they eat? People thrown into another game of life. And I wonder, well, I wonder, yes, I wonder. What happens next? TV news shows the kids on the street, something's going down. One kid pulls a knife, expecting to take the next round. One kid lies in a pool of blood with his own knife sticking out. Too bad that news crew couldn't help the fella out. Well, I wonder, and I wonder, yes, I wonder, and I wonder. What happens next? From a lovely view in space where there's room to move about, I see the people crammed into their place in the smoke that floats around. I know there's no place I'd rather be, live my mortal years. Too bad we just can't keep our planet clean. And I wonder, I wonder, I wonder. What happens next?
Indeed. What happens next?
Well, hopefully good things. Hopefully people clean up their act in New York, actually. You know, it's funny because we were talking earlier about they stopped fracking in New York, and all of a sudden I hear like a week or two ago that they're going to use propane now instead of water. They're like pulling the wall. Yeah, all of a sudden it's like we're not going to frack anymore. It's like, well, we're not going to frack anymore with water. We're going to use propane. It's like, come on, that's even worse. What's going on? You know?
Well, you know, we got $1 billion industry that doesn't want to quit. They don't recognize the indigenous way that Mother Earth has sustainable energy. The planet's moving. What turbines, air, ethers, geothermal, electric, magnetics, solar, wind, tidal power. There's all kinds of wonderful, perpetual, clean, sustainable energy modalities.
Right.
They're like Sweden is recycling its garbage, you know, and a lot of countries are getting on board with the real reality versus this ongoing twisted fantasy that America, you know, has to like, no.
They're trying to pull like every dollar out of the earth they can and not even thinking about the repercussions. That's what it comes down
if
to,
they figure they want to deplete the earth of all of its oil and then move on to soil, sorry, Mother, we need our cervical fluid to lubricate our joints.
Exactly.
The tectonic plates are shifting. You know, how long can you pull out the oil of Mother Earth, and not expect more earthquakes, hurricanes, and massive storms? Wow. 2 minutes and we're through. My goodness.
Wow, that was a quick show.
The song is want to go an outro song and play. Let's say goodbye to Cosby and go out singing. Thank you, Cosby. Thank you, Tom. I'm Frank Craven with Salem Healing America. Hey, a question we have a right and duty to ask and answer. It's time to bring about healing, and let's go out with music.
All right, we're gonna do a cover of "One Day" by Modest Yahoo. Sometimes when I lay under the moon and I thank God that I'm breathing, and I pray don't take me too soon, 'cause I'm here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, though I never let it get me down. Though a negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play one day, one day, one day, oh, one day, one day, one day, oh. All my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. Sometimes when I lay under the moon and I thank God that I'm breathing, and I pray don't take me too soon, 'cause I'm here for a reason. One day, one day, one day, oh, one day, one day, one day, oh. Sometimes when I lay under the moon and I thank God that I'm breathing, and I pray don't take me too soon, 'cause I'm here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, though I never let it get me down. Though when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play one day.